drawn out a bridge diagram. It's really easy for believers to learn, and it's very effective at helping seekers cross the line of faith. And now what we've done is put it into an app. And this app God is just using it big time. It's only been out a little less than 3 weeks, and it's being downloaded all over the world. As of today, Google Analytics has told me that believers in 55 countries have downloaded this app on how to lead people to Jesus Christ. The cool thing about the app, this tool you just saw, is that you don't have to remember how to draw out the bridge diagram. You don't have to remember the keywords. You don't have to remember the verses. You don't have to remember the insights that go along with them, or the questions to ask them, or the prayer, or what to say after they pray. It's all right there. You just move your finger across the page, and it just works so effectively. I took a fantastic trip with the Water of Life missions team. We went to Thailand and Cambodia, and on one of the flights from Bangkok to Tokyo, I sat at the bulkhead, and when it was time for the plane to take off, all the flight attendants take your seats. So right in front of me, the seat comes down, and a flight attendant sits in front of me, and we're like a foot apart. Our knees are about a foot apart, and so it's just the two of us. And she asks me what I'm doing. I tell about the medical missions and all the stuff we're doing. And then I say, well, what's your church background? Well, she's Buddhist, but she's raised in a Catholic school. And so I ask a little bit more about that, and then I say, hey, listen, I got a diagram to share with you that help you know how to get closer to God. Everybody wants to get closer to God. So she was interested. And I took her through this bridge diagram right here on the app because it was right there with me, no pen and paper. And we went through it. It made a lot of sense to her. She knew where she was and what needed to happen to cross over. I explained the difference Christ makes in her life and how the qualities of love and compassion and forgiveness and transparency and vulnerability, and those things start growing in a person who gets to know God. And then I talked about the difference it makes in the marriage, and she said, well, how do you find a guy like that? And I said, well, you got to begin with receiving Christ as your personal Savior. Then as you grow in your relationship with Him, He just kind of puts it together. He just puts relationships together, just like you and I. And she said, that's just what I was thinking. And I said, exactly. God knew what was going on in your heart and that there was something you were missing and you wanted more and you wanted to get to know Him. And so He put us together so I could show you how to cross the line of faith and connect with Him. And it's all you got to do is just receive Christ, and that starts the journey.